Did you know that global life expectancy has actually dropped for the first time in 30 years, falling by 1.6 years between 2019 and 2021? In the US alone, it's now hovering around 76 years, down from nearly 79 just a few years ago. And here's something even more shocking. Over 85% of people aged 65 and older are living with at least one chronic condition, like heart disease, diabetes, or dementia, and more than half manage two or more. These aren't just numbers. They're real lives affected by preventable issues. But here's the paradox many of us fall for. We think living to 100 is all about winning the genetic lottery or having access to expensive treatments. The truth: science shows genes only account for about 25% of our longevity. The rest? It's in our daily choices, small, everyday habits we can control right now. Take the people in the blue zones, those remarkable places like Okinawa, Japan, Sardinia, Italy, and Loma Linda, California, where folks routinely live past 100 with sharp minds and active bodies. Researcher Dan Buettner studied these centenarians and found it's not genes or wealth driving their long lives. It's simple, consistent habits. Or consider Dr. John Scharfenberg, a 100-year-old physician who's still going strong. He warns that eliminating certain daily pitfalls can add years to your life. Today, I'm sharing 7 things a doctor would warn you to cut out starting now. These aren't drastic overhauls. They're gentle shifts that can help you thrive into your golden years. Let's dive in. I'm here with you every step. Before we begin, I would appreciate it if you like this video. You can help me continue to spread the old age lesson. If you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend you subscribe and turn on the bell so you don't miss any videos. If you like this video, please comment number 1. If you don't like it, comment number 0 to let me know, so I can make a better video for you. Now let's get started. Number 1. Eliminate processed foods from your daily diet. What this looks like in practice. Completely removing processed foods from your diet may sound daunting, but it's achievable with a gradual, intentional approach. Processed foods include items like packaged snacks, chips, crackers, frozen meals, fast food, and most items with long ingredient lists containing additives, preservatives, or artificial flavors. Start by auditing your pantry and fridge. Toss or donate items like sugary cereals, instant noodles, or pre-made sauces. Replace them with whole, nutrient-dense foods such as fresh vegetables, think leafy greens, broccoli, or zucchini, whole grains, quinoa, brown rice, oats, lean proteins, chicken, fish, beans, and healthy fats, avocado, nuts, olive oil. To make this sustainable, begin with small swaps. Trade your afternoon vending machine snack for a handful of almonds or an apple. Instead of a frozen pizza, try making a homemade version with fresh dough, vegetables, and a sprinkle of cheese. Meal prepping is a game changer. Dedicate a few hours on the weekend to chop vegetables, cook a big pot of soup or chili, or assemble mason jar salads for grab-and-go lunches. When shopping, stick to the perimeter of the grocery store where fresh produce, meats, and dairy are typically found, and always check labels. Aim for products with 5 ingredients or fewer, and avoid anything with unpronounceable additives or high levels of sodium, trans fats, or artificial sweeteners. For those with busy schedules, keep it simple. Stock up on pre-washed greens, frozen, unseasoned vegetables, or pre-cooked grains like farro or barley to cut down on prep time. Invest in a slow cooker or pressure cooker to make healthy meals with minimal effort. Over time, your taste buds will adjust, and you'll crave the vibrant flavors of whole foods over the artificial taste of processed ones. The benefits. Processed foods are often packed with excessive sodium, unhealthy fats, refined sugars, and chemical preservatives, which contribute to a host of health issues. Regular consumption is linked to increased risks of heart disease, hypertension, type 2 diabetes, and obesity due to their inflammatory effects on the body. By eliminating them, you'll likely notice improved digestion, less bloating and discomfort, sustained energy levels throughout the day, and better mental clarity due to reduced inflammation in the brain. Whole foods are rich in fiber, vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants, which support gut health, strengthen your immune system, and promote healthy skin, hair, and nails. Over time, you'll feel lighter, more energized, and more mentally vibrant, with a reduced risk of chronic diseases. Scientific backing. A 2017 systematic review published in The Lancet analyzed data from over 200,000 participants and found that diets high in whole foods like fruits, vegetables, and whole grains were associated with a significant reduction in all-cause mortality, particularly from cardiovascular disease and cancer. Conversely, diets high in processed foods were linked to a higher risk of premature death. Additionally, studies of populations in blue zones, regions like Okinawa, Japan, and Sardinia, Italy, where people live exceptionally long lives, show that their diets are predominantly plant-based and minimally processed, consisting of homegrown vegetables, legumes, and whole grains. These populations live, on average, 10 years longer than the global average, with lower rates of chronic diseases like dementia and heart disease. If you're still watching this video and finding these insights valuable, please comment number 1 below to let me know you're here. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend you subscribe and turn on the bell so you don't miss any videos. Your support helps us continue creating good content to inform and inspire you. Now, let's move forward. Number 3. Eliminate smoking. Yes, even the occasional one. What this looks like in practice. Added sugars are those not naturally occurring in foods like fruits or dairy but instead added during processing or preparation. Common culprits include sodas, energy drinks, candies, pastries, sugary cereals, flavored yogurts, and even seemingly healthy items like granola bars or salad dressings. To eliminate them, start by becoming a label detective. The American Heart Association recommends limiting added sugars to 25 grams, 6 teaspoons, per day for women and 36 grams, 9 teaspoons, for men. For context, a single can of soda can contain 40 grams of sugar or more. Track your intake for a week using a food diary or app to identify hidden sources. Condiments like ketchup, coffee shop drinks, or low-fat products often harbor surprising amounts. Practical steps include swapping sugary drinks for water, herbal teas, or sparkling water with a splash of lemon or cucumber. Instead of sweetening your coffee or tea with sugar, try natural alternatives like a pinch of cinnamon, vanilla extract, or a small drizzle of honey, in moderation. For snacks, opt for fresh fruit like berries or apples, which satisfy sweet cravings while providing fiber and nutrients. When baking, experiment with recipes that use mashed bananas or unsweetened applesauce as natural sweeteners. If you're dining out, ask for dressings or sauces on the side, as they're often loaded with sugar. Over time, retrain your palate by gradually reducing sweetness in your diet. Your taste buds will adapt, and you'll find that natural flavors become more satisfying. The benefits. Cutting out added sugars stabilizes blood sugar levels, reducing the risk of insulin resistance and type 2 diabetes, which can damage your heart, kidneys, and brain over time. It also supports weight management by eliminating empty calories that contribute to fat gain without providing satiety. You'll likely notice less fatigue, fewer energy crashes, and improved mood, as sugar spikes can exacerbate anxiety and irritability. Additionally, reducing sugar intake can improve skin health by lowering inflammation and preventing collagen breakdown, which slows the aging process. Long-term, a low-sugar diet protects against chronic conditions like cardiovascular disease, fatty liver disease, and certain cancers. Scientific backing. A 2023 cohort study published in the BMJ, involving over 120,000 participants tracked for 30 years, found that diets low in added sugars and high in fruits and vegetables were associated with a reduced risk of mortality from heart disease, cancer, and neurodegenerative disorders. High sugar intake, on the other hand, has been shown to accelerate cellular aging by shortening telomeres, the protective caps on chromosomes, according to a 2018 study in Nature Communications. Furthermore, research from the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition indicates that excessive sugar consumption disrupts gut microbiota, leading to inflammation and a higher risk of metabolic disorders. If you're still watching this video and finding these insights valuable, please comment number 1 below to let me know you're here. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend you subscribe and turn on the bell so you don't miss any videos. Your support helps us continue creating good content to inform and inspire you. Now, let's move forward. Number 4. Eliminate excessive alcohol consumption. What this looks like in practice. Quitting smoking, including occasional or social smoking, is one of the most impactful steps you can take for your health. To make it happen, start by setting a firm quit date, ideally within the next 2 weeks, and share it with a trusted friend or family member for accountability. Replace the smoking habit with healthier alternatives. When cravings strike, try deep breathing exercises, chewing gum, or taking a brisk walk to distract yourself. Nicotine replacement therapies like patches, gum, or lozenges can ease withdrawal symptoms, While prescription medications or counseling may help for heavier smokers, consult a healthcare provider for personalized options. Leverage technology and community support. Apps like QuitNow or Smoke Free offer tracking tools, motivational tips, and virtual communities to keep you on track. Joining a local or online quit smoking group can provide encouragement and practical strategies from others who've succeeded. Identify your triggers, stress, alcohol, or social settings, and plan alternatives, like sipping sparkling water at parties or practicing mindfulness during stressful moments. Reward yourself for milestones, e.g., 1 week smoke-free, with non-food treats like a new book or a movie night. Be patient. Cravings typically last only a few minutes, and they diminish over time. The benefits. The health benefits of quitting smoking begin almost immediately. Within 20 minutes, your heart rate and blood pressure drop. Within 24 hours, carbon monoxide levels in your blood decrease, improving oxygen delivery to your organs. Over weeks and months, your lungs begin to repair, coughing and shortness of breath decrease, and circulation improves, reducing the risk of heart attack and stroke. Quitting slashes your risk of multiple cancers, lung, throat, mouth, and more, chronic obstructive pulmonary disease, COPD, and other respiratory issues. Psychologically, you'll gain a sense of empowerment, freedom from addiction, and improved mental health, as smoking is linked to higher rates of anxiety and depression. Financially, you'll save thousands annually, depending on your smoking habits. Scientific backing. Decades of research confirm smoking's devastating impact. The CDC estimates it shaves an average of 10 years off life expectancy, with smokers facing a 3 to 4 times higher risk of lung cancer and heart disease than non-smokers. A 2016 meta-analysis in the New England Journal of Medicine found that quitting smoking, even later in life, significantly delays the onset of lung cancer and other smoking-related diseases. For example, quitting by age 40 reduces the risk of smoking-related death by about 90% compared to those who continue. Additionally, a 2020 study in CHEST showed that former smokers experience lung function improvements within months, with ongoing recovery over years, underscoring the body's remarkable ability to heal post-quitting. If you're still watching this video and finding these insights valuable, please comment number 2 below to let me know you're here. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend you subscribe and turn on the bell so you don't miss any videos. Your support helps us continue creating good content to inform and inspire you. Now, let's move forward. Number 5. Eliminate a sedentary lifestyle by cutting down on prolonged sitting. What this looks like in practice. Excessive alcohol consumption is defined as more than moderate drinking, which the CDC specifies as up to 1 drink per day for women and 2 for men. To eliminate excess, aim to cap your intake at 1 standard drink, e.g., 5 ounces of wine, 12 ounces of beer, or 1.5 ounces of spirits, daily, or better yet, incorporate several alcohol-free days each week. Start by assessing your current habits. Use a journal or app to track how much and when you drink over a week to identify patterns. For social settings, replace alcoholic beverages with flavorful alternatives like sparkling water with a slice of lemon, lime, or cucumber, or try herbal teas, peppermint or chamomile, for a calming effect. Mocktails can also be a fun, alcohol-free option at gatherings. Experiment with recipes using fresh herbs, fruit juices, or bitters. To make this sustainable, address triggers like stress or social pressure. If you drink to unwind, try relaxation techniques like deep breathing or a short yoga session instead. When dining out, review menus in advance to choose venues with appealing non-alcoholic options. If you're aiming to cut alcohol entirely, consider joining a support group or using apps like Reframe or SoberGrid for motivation and accountability. For those who enjoy the ritual of a drink, mimic it with a non-alcoholic routine, like sipping a kombucha in a wine glass at the end of the day. Gradual reduction works best. Cut back by 1 drink per day each week until you're at or below the recommended limit. The benefits. Reducing or eliminating excessive alcohol consumption protects vital organs, particularly the liver, which can suffer from fatty liver disease, cirrhosis, or hepatitis with heavy drinking. It also lowers blood pressure, reducing the risk of heart disease and stroke. Alcohol is a known carcinogen, and cutting back decreases the risk of cancers, including those of the mouth, throat, esophagus, liver, and breast. Beyond physical health, moderating alcohol improves sleep quality by preventing disruptions to REM sleep, leading to better energy levels and mental clarity. You'll also notice improved mood and emotional stability, as excessive alcohol can exacerbate anxiety and depression. Financially, cutting back saves money, and socially, you'll gain confidence in navigating gatherings without relying on alcohol. Scientific backing. Excessive alcohol consumption is linked to a shortened lifespan due to its impact on multiple organ systems. A 2018 study in The Lancet found that drinking above moderate levels, more than 100 grams of alcohol per week, or roughly 7 drinks, significantly increases the risk of death from all causes, including liver disease, cancer, and cardiovascular issues. Conversely, moderate drinking, as practiced in blue zones like Sardinia with their wine at 5 social ritual, 1 small glass of wine daily with friends, is associated with lower mortality rates when paired with a healthy lifestyle. Harvard Health's 2021 report emphasizes that limiting alcohol to 1 drink per day can reduce risks of chronic diseases and support longevity, particularly when combined with a nutrient-rich diet and social connection. Number 6. Eliminate chronic stress from dominating your days. What this looks like in practice. Chronic stress, driven by ongoing pressures like work, finances, or relationships, can wreak havoc on your health if left unmanaged. To eliminate its dominance, create a daily downshift routine to reset your nervous system. Start with mindfulness practices. Dedicate 5 to 10 minutes to meditation, using apps like Headspace or Calm for guided sessions, or practice deep breathing, e.g., the 4-7-8 technique. Inhale for 4 seconds, hold for 7, exhale for 8. Journaling can also help. Spend 10 minutes each evening writing about your day or listing 3 things you're grateful for to shift focus to the positive. Build stress-relieving habits into your routine. Take a 15-minute nap, go for a walk in nature, or listen to calming music. Physical activity, like yoga or Tai Chi, doubles as stress relief and exercise. Surround yourself with supportive people. Schedule regular catch-ups with friends or family to foster connection, which buffers stress. Set boundaries to protect your time, such as saying no to non-essential commitments or limiting exposure to negative news or social media. If stress feels overwhelming, consider professional support through therapy or counseling to develop personalized coping strategies. Consistency is key. Small, daily rituals compound to create a calmer, more resilient mindset. The benefits. Reducing chronic stress lowers cortisol levels, which, when elevated, weaken the immune system, increase inflammation, and accelerate aging at the cellular level. This protects against heart disease, diabetes, and autoimmune disorders. Stress management also improves mental health, reducing symptoms of anxiety and depression while boosting feelings of happiness and purpose. Physically, lower stress enhances sleep quality, digestion, and energy levels. Emotionally, it fosters resilience, helping you navigate life's challenges with greater clarity and optimism. Over time, these changes contribute to a longer, healthier life. Scientific backing. A 2017 meta-analysis in The Lancet Psychiatry found that chronic stress is associated with a higher risk of mortality from all causes, including cardiovascular disease and cancer, due to its effects on inflammation and immune function. In contrast, blue zones populations, like those in Loma Linda, California, incorporate stress-relieving rituals such as prayer, meditation, or social gatherings, which contribute to an estimated 7-year increase in life expectancy. Research from Nature Reviews Neuroscience, 2019, shows that mindfulness practices reduce activity in the amygdala, the brain's stress center, leading to better emotional regulation and lower risks of stress-related disorders. If you're still watching this video and finding these insights valuable, please comment number 3 below to let me know you're here. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend you subscribe and turn on the bell so you don't miss any videos. Your support helps us continue creating good content to inform and inspire you. Now, let's move forward. Number 7. Eliminate poor sleep habits that rob you of rest. What this looks like in practice. Poor sleep habits, like irregular bedtimes, excessive screen time before bed, or sleeping in a disruptive environment, can sabotage your health. Aim for 7 to 9 hours of quality sleep nightly, as recommended by the National Sleep Foundation. Create a sleep-friendly environment. Keep your bedroom cool, 60 to 67 degrees Fahrenheit. Dark, use blackout curtains or an eye mask. And quiet, consider earplugs or a white noise machine. Establish a consistent bedtime routine by going to bed and waking up at the same time daily, even on weekends. Wind down an hour before bed by avoiding screens, as blue light suppresses melatonin production. Instead, engage in relaxing activities like reading a physical book, sipping herbal tea, chamomile or valerian root, or practicing gentle stretching. Limit caffeine and heavy meals in the evening, and avoid alcohol, which disrupts deep sleep stages. If you struggle to fall asleep, try a guided sleep meditation or progressive muscle relaxation. For those with persistent sleep issues, consult a doctor to rule out conditions like insomnia or sleep apnea. Tracking your sleep with a journal or wearable device can help identify patterns and improve habits over time. The benefits. Quality sleep is a cornerstone of health, acting as a nightly reset for your body and mind. It reduces the risk of heart disease, stroke, and diabetes by regulating blood pressure, blood sugar, and inflammation. Good sleep enhances cognitive function, improving memory, focus, and decision-making, while reducing the risk of Alzheimer's and other forms of dementia. It also strengthens the immune system, making you less susceptible to infections. Mentally, adequate rest improves mood, reduces irritability, and lowers the risk of depression. Physically, it supports muscle recovery, hormone balance, and even weight management by regulating hunger hormones. Waking up refreshed boosts productivity and overall well-being. Scientific backing. A 2017 meta-analysis in Sleep Medicine Reviews found that sleeping less than 7 hours or more than 9 hours per night is associated with a higher risk of all-cause mortality, particularly from cardiovascular disease and stroke. Blue Zones residents, such as those in Nicoya, Costa Rica, prioritize natural sleep rhythms, often rising with the sun and sleeping in sync with circadian cycles, which contributes to their vibrant health and longevity. A 2020 study in Nature Communications showed that consistent, high-quality sleep enhances brain plasticity and protects against cognitive decline, underscoring its role in long-term brain health. Conclusion: by eliminating excessive alcohol consumption, a sedentary lifestyle, chronic stress, and poor sleep habits, you're taking powerful steps toward a healthier, longer, and more fulfilling life. Each change builds on the others, creating a synergistic effect that enhances physical vitality, mental clarity, and emotional resilience. Backed by science and inspired by the habits of Blue Zone centenarians, these strategies are practical and sustainable with commitment and small, consistent efforts. Start with one change, track your progress, and seek support from friends, apps, or professionals to stay on track. Your body and mind will thank you for years to come. Remember, old age doesn't have to mean decline. You can proactively shape your health and happiness with these small eliminations. It's about living fully, not just longer. You've got the power to make today the start of a healthier tomorrow. So, which of these 7 will you try first? Drop it in the comments below. I'd love to hear and cheer you on. If you found this helpful, like, subscribe, and share with someone you care about. Take care, and here's to many more healthy years ahead.